Hello everybody, and welcome to a Let's Play for Mega Man Zero. Without further ado, let's begin. For this first part, I'm going to remain mostly silent. Zero has been resurrected. Zero, help me, please. Alright, let us begin. But before that, I want to make sure that this is the right setup that I want. Alright, that should do it. So, we awoke in this mysterious underground lab, and after being assisted by a small creature called Passy, we awoke. And right now we have our Sea Buster, even though I have issues with calling that a Buster, but whatever. So, being a continuation of the X games, we have a few similar mechanics. For example, we have the dash, and in this case they did something different with the dash in the Zero games that I actually do like quite a lot, and you'll see what I mean in a moment. There. So whenever you do the dash, you leave a small after image, which I really like it. Visually it's pretty neat. Alright, let's get down here. And here we have the health capsules, and we have some new blue capsules, which I'll go into a bit later. And if you notice these enemies, they may seem familiar, especially if you ever played any Mega Man X game, or any Mega Man game for that. And that right there, that small orb, if we shoot it, it explodes. And here we got a Cyber Elf, so similar to Passy, we got another Cyber Elf, and as you may have guessed, these all contain different powers and abilities. I'll go into how these work later. For now, let's escort Cial out of here. What? It's a dead end. What should we do? thank you. This place seems to be a prehistoric laboratory. We may be able to find a transerver, which we can use to go back to the Resistance base. Alright, let's follow her. How nice. This passageway has collapsed in. Shall we go back? Stay back. Zero! No! Run! You cannot damage this thing with a buster. And here we have our very first boss. And even though Cial said that we cannot damage it with a buster, that is actually incorrect. We can actually deal damage. A pitiful amount of damage, but damage nonetheless. So yeah, since we do not have any other weapons, let's go ahead and try to chip away at its health. Oops, there we go. Watch out for the falling blocks, and now we have a nifty platform to shoot him from. Rats! Use this, Zero. Who are you? Hurry, you have to save her. Don't waste time. And we got the Sea Saber. And now we can change weapons. As you can see, we have a main and sub weapon. I'll go into that a bit later. And also, as you can see, right next to the Sea Saber we have a bunch of stars. The same happens for the Sea Buster, and I'll explain that later. So, we can continue this battle with the Sea Buster. It would take a long time, but we can do it. But of course the game wants us to use the Sea Saber, so let's do that. I cannot believe you were able to destroy a golem. We were right. You are Zero, the legendary Reploid. Zero? Is that my name? I cannot remember. Just relax for a moment. You have hibernation sickness. I'm sorry for forcing you to wake up. And thank you for saving me. My name is Cial. I am a scientist. Let's go to our base before more enemies arrive. What if I'm not the Zero you were talking about? You proved to me that you are Zero by saving me from the golem. Alright, so seeing that we have some amnesia, but anyways, let's follow Cial. We are in luck. The transerver is still active. Stand on the transerver and press Control Pad up. Then you can go back to our Resistance base. Let's go. So, let's press up. And we have a few options here. We have Return to Base, Download Elf, and Feed Elf. You may have guessed that these two are related to the Cyber Elves, but I'm going to ignore this for now, so let's return to base. And at the end of every single mission we have a mission screen where the game tallies a bunch of points regarding mission success, clear time, enemy damage, enemies that we taken out, damage that we received, whether or not we had to retry the mission, whether or not we use an elf, and we have a total score as well as a rank. In this case we got rank A, codename Sniper. Welcome to our Resistance base, Zero. This is a shelter for injured Reploids who are suspected of being Mavericks. We have fought so hard to survive. However, we know that the end is coming. But that is why we have been looking for you. You are our last hope. Most of us think that Zero is nothing but a fantasy. However, a few still believe in your existence and have looked for you. You are Zero, the legendary Reploid who fought with X to save the world 100 years ago. X. That name sounds familiar. X. That legendary Reploid is still alive and he is trying to retire all of us. X is trying to retire you. His plans have already begun. Many innocent Reploids are being retired as we speak. We need your help. Our future depends on you. Please, help us. And we get a pretty simple yes or no answer, and I don't see why Zero would ever say no way, so of course we're going to choose OK. Thank you. It's like a dream comes true. Now, with your help, I think I can save everyone. I have something I need to ask you. Please talk to me when you are ready. Alright, so we are now at the Resistance base, and Ciel told us that she wants to talk to us. But before that, let's go through this door. And here we have Ciel's room. And we have a bunch of things like clothing and a cap and what looks like a bed and a shower. This always looks like a shower curtain, but whatever. What we want to pay attention to is this strange thing. Whenever you see one of these and you hit it, it contains a cyber elf. Alright, so this room in particular is quite unique because you can only open this door if you have reached a particular rank, in this case rank A. If you are below that, this door will not open. So it is a good thing that we got that rank at the end of that mission. So let's explore the base before we talk to Ciel again. Here we have an elevator. Let's start by going down. Are you the Reploid known as Zero, sir? Thank you for saving Dr. Ciel. By the way, know how to use a transserver? Yes. If you need to know something about it, please let me know. Alright. And right here we have the transserver that we use to get back to the base. So, let's continue down this way. And we have what looks like a very old man. Oh, you are unfamiliar to me. Are you new here? Kick butt so that you can become a Reploid like the others. Alright. Nothing there. And as you can see by the background, the Resistance base is, well, it is hardly a base, it's more like an underground hole, honestly. It's in quite a state of disrepair. Almost like the Resistance itself, it's on its last leg and it's about to be wiped out. And here we have a massive generator, and inside this room, wow, are you Zero? I never thought I'd get to meet you. We believe that your C-Saber has unlimited potential for power-ups. It could also have an effect on other weapons. I believe your Buster can be charged to shoot a powerful energy bullet. Learn more about weapons? Yes, please. I know you lost your memory, but you still have skills. You just need to find a way to recover them. Supposedly, your memory has been improving ever since you obtained the C-Saber. Don't worry, everything you learned during the battles in your past life will come back in time. The number of skills you recalled is shown in the subscreen by the number of stars. Check it sometimes. So, yeah. Basically, that's what that means. By suffering amnesia, apparently Zero has forgotten a bunch of skills, some of which make no sense that he would forget, as you will see a bit later, more specifically regarding the C-Saber. So, right now, you may not have noticed from that fight with the golem, but we can only do a single slash instead of the usual 3/combo, but that will get fixed soon enough. And here we have a Reploid slammed on the floor. Who are you? Who cares? Would you do me a favor? I'm too hungry to move. Will you spare me some energy crystal? 250 crystals will do. Will you give them to me? We don't have enough, so no way. Fine then, be like that. So yeah, what he means by energy crystals is what we can see right there. In this case we only have 72, and I'll show you what they look like in a moment. Let's continue up here, and we have a small girl with a cat. Nice to meet you. You saved Ciel, didn't you? My name is Oloet. Ciel named me. You don't look familiar to me, sir. I see. Zero is your name. Alright, we have what looks like a dining hall. And we have a sign that says energy. And there we have a energy crystal container. In this case, this is a big one. And as you can see, we have 72. Once we pick that up, we now have 88. Meaning that each of those has 16 synergy, 16 energy. And if we continue to explore, we can go all the way up to the surface. However, if we do try to explore either to our right or in this case to our left, we have this guy. So, it was you who saved Dr. Ciel. Thank you so much. Dr. Ciel says she wants to ask you something. Please, help her. And we cannot get past him. So, regarding what I was saying about the Sea Buster. So, this being a continuation of sorts from the Mega Man X series, the characters, and most notably Zero, underwent a design change, as you may tell. Zero looks a lot more like a human, or at the very least his design is quite less bulky. He doesn't seem to have that much armor, and everything around his body looks more like clothing. Are you the one called Zero? Ciel has been looking for you. Please help us, Zero. So, yeah, as I was saying, I don't mind the design itself, though I don't think it looks... the in-game sprite doesn't look particularly good. Any image of Zero from the promotional material I think looks fantastic, but one small issue that I do have is with the Sea Buster. It doesn't look like a buster at all. It looks like a small handgun that he managed to pick off the floor. And I know this is as minor as a nitpick as you can get, but this always bothers me so much, especially considering what you'll be seeing much later in the game. I just really wish that Zero had his regular buster arm. But anyways, now we're back with Ciel. So next time we're going to see what she wanted to discuss with us and see how we can assist her and the resistance. See you guys then.